Joined by Hofstra coach John Russo, designated hitter Vito Fresia, and winning pitcher Michael James following the Pride's 6-4 win over Northeastern today to even the series. Coach, open up with your thoughts on today's game.
I thought it was a really good Division I game. I thought we showed a lot of character being down in the game. Started with Matty on the hill. Got a couple runs there, down 4. I thought he really battled, got through some hiccups that we had defensively, and then slowly but surely started to chip away. I thought Michael gave us 3 really good innings in the end of the game there to help string us along, so we were able to come back. We got 2 solo homers, and then I thought Vito had the big knock with the bases loaded. You get bases loaded right there, you got to put up a number, and Vito's done that all year for us, and he was the right guy at the plate at the right time.
Coach Russo, in the 4th inning, you had kind of gone back and forth with the umpire a little bit over discrepancy of calls. What did you guys see on the field, and what did you see from the dugout in terms of what he was calling for Northeastern and what he was calling against your players?
I'm really good friends with the umpire, and usually not in my character to get any type of warnings, but just didn't feel like there was a zone that you knew what was going to be a ball or a strike for both halves in the first 4, but I thought Don was really good the last 5 innings. Thought he really locked in. I think Don's a great umpire. He's a good friend, and I felt bad about the whole situation overall. But
Michael, can you just talk about your outing? I mean, obviously you've had a great season thus far, but today I think was the most dominant I've seen you in the season. What did you feel out there today?
Yeah, so just go ahead and start back to what you said about Matty. Matty grinded out 5 innings, and that's just huge. He could have laid down early, and it got us 5, so we didn't have to just blow up the bullpen early in the game. As for my outing, I think I've had good command all season, but it's always been a 2-pitch game for me. It's a fastball changeup game, or it's a fastball slider, and I thought the difference today was I had all 3 pitches going, and I was able to get ahead and stay ahead with the slider.
Coach, you were down 4-2 until late in the game. What was your message to the guys to sort of get them going?
it started a little yesterday. I think when you're struggling scoring runs somewhat, it's a team thing. It's not always an offensive thing, and I just didn't think we had much belief. We didn't have much energy. We didn't have, I thought everything we did was fake. And from about the first inning on today, the kids know this, is just had a different sense in the dugout. We had a different fight about us. We had really good at-bats early, even though we didn't score some runs. I thought we barreled up a lot of balls. We only struck out 7 times in the game, which, anything usually under 10 is a really good number for us. And, I just thought we battled the whole game, and felt like, stuff was going to go our way.
Vito, you talk about not only the at-bat where you drove in the go-ahead runs, but also that first at-bat where you sent one to the fence in left field.
Yeah, I kind of all series I was just looking for the first pitch to throw me. That's the pitch they're going to try to get me out with. So next pitch I'm just going to sit it. If they fool me, they fool me. But, that first at-bat, I thought I got it good, but I guess not good enough. But that really doesn't matter because no one was on base. I was just happy to get the job done with, bases loaded, take the lead for these guys, him and Weiss, because when they're in the game, it's basically game over.
All right, thanks guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.